everybody. Welcome to Green Fox Racing and the Beef Jerky Unlimited Saturday Night Fun Series right here live on Extreme SM TV. We are ready to go for Saturday night's racing action here tonight. Ready to rock and roll right now, fighting their way through. 3 minutes on the board, of course. Again, these cars are going to be a handful here tonight for each and every one of these race cars. So right now, everybody going to work their way down. Right now, getting qualifying wrapped up as we do here. So again, qualifying right now, you can see just how free these race cars are tonight. They are absolutely a handful here for these drivers. And again, it's going to be that way all night here at Kansas. We've seen that talk all throughout the garage here tonight about this being a handful of a race here tonight. And again, that is exactly what we're seeing is these cars slip and sliding around here tonight. And again, we'll have 2 minutes on the board right now. Walker on top. Good job by Walker. So again, at the moment, everybody trying to sort by what they need here tonight. Taking a look as they work their way through. So at the moment, 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in qualifying here tonight. See another one around there. You see just how loose these race cars are here tonight. These guys are a handful over the course of the run here so far tonight. And again, 90 laps your race distance here for Beef Jerky Unlimited this evening. 90 of them will be your race distance. Right now, so far, so good. With a minute to go in qualifying tonight. It's crazy to see how this is already working out here for these guys here out of the Saturday Night Fun Series. And you see them winding down here tonight. So again, starting to wind down what will be qualifying. Again, of course, the drivers meeting special guest with us in the booth here tonight. We'll talk about that in a moment when he gets here. I kind of want to save that as a surprise for the evening, as we are less than 30 seconds away from qualifying being over. Mark Arthur, top of the board. Great run for Mark. So there we go. So Mark Arthur on top of the board. So great for Mark to get up there and get it done here tonight. Great to see Mark top of the board. Hopefully that brings true tomorrow night as well. Ready to go. Less than top 50, about 5 minutes left in warm up. We'll be right back. And welcome back. And back here in the booth is Matt and special guest co-commentator tonight, the one, the only Bandit. You there, buddy?
Yeah, Matt, I'm here, man. What's going
Not much, man. Well, what put you up in the booth here tonight, brother?
on? I got grandkids.
Hey, that's a good reason to be in the booth, brother. That is a very
Yeah,
good reason.
I got one who likes to mash on the keyboard when when I'm at the computer. I can't race when he's around. He stayed a little late, and I didn't get a chance to practice. And I planned on being a broadcast tonight. I kind of look forward to it. So
There we go. First race me and you got the call together. This should be fun. And of course, Mark Arthur on the pole tonight. Mark, a very fast driver, Bandit. You race against him. He is quick on Saturdays and Sundays. He'll start on the pole tonight. Look to his outside, Mr. Walker alongside. That's going to be Jamie. We know Jamie's going to do well. You got Vincent Short back there starting third. Cody Gibson, Tim Lewis back there in the top five. Bushnell going to roll from sixth tonight. Paul Dillon there in the seventh. Eighth is AJ. Larry going to start tonight. Tom in 10th. Tanner Marr going to roll off 11th. Jay in 12th. Gary Alton back there. Of course, Bandit's up here in the booth. He's not down there in the car. He's listed in the car, but he's not there. And, of course, Tom Marshall. I mean, unless a ghost is going to drive your car, Bandit.
no, I don't think Ghost will be driving my car tonight.
But why not? That would be fun to see.
That Ghost is not turning a lap here tonight, and these guys are going to have their hands full. Actually, there was a cold front run through right before our session went up tonight.
There you go.
They practice at 80 degrees, and the cold front come due. I believe they're running about 78 ambient right now. So it'll make things a little bit better for them. They were really struggling in early practice. It seemed like the cars were bottoming out and whatnot. So hopefully got that straightened out for them. We get a good race tonight.
Yeah, hopefully so. If they got all that straightened out, it'll be a good one. But the car starts bottoming out. That's when it becomes a problem, man.
Yeah, and I noticed that in practice that Jamie was running low, and I went and watched him, and I didn't actually get down in his car, but it seems like it's going to bottom out. It's going to be low. It's going to be interesting what sees happen. These cars start losing fuel, and the front end starts dipping down and whatnot. So
Yes, sir, it will. And we are green already. And I got to say, cold tires here, turn 1 and 2. It's always tricky as they go 2 by 2. The 13 on the bottom of Mark, Jamie to the top of him. Cody there, and Cody out of shape, just like we predicted there, Bandit. Man, that car,
oh yeah,
it just stepped out.
yeah, he'll be all right here as long as he don't get into any trouble. Everybody just needs to kind of hang on. I noticed that they're running really close up front. Who is that?
It's going to be Jamie and Mark Arthur, 1 and 2 right now. One car in the grass. That's Tim Lewis down there mowing the white ground.
Yeah, that's number 2. We got Mark and Jamie going at it here. I know that they're buddies and whatnot, but I don't know if they're going to follow each other right here off the bat. I would be trying to get the lead myself, but.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to let the bro code help them out here. I think this is going to be a battle for the lead as you see the 13 darting underneath. Jamie going to hold him down just a little bit across the stripe, Bandit. How hard is it to go side by side like this on cold tires like we have as you see Mark get clear?
It's pretty difficult because when they're this loose, if somebody makes a bad move in front of you, and you have to move the wheel quickly to adjust, it can easily spin you out.
Yeah, I don't get an Xfinity car all that often, unfortunately. That may change here very soon, but as of right now, I don't. So this car, to me, is probably one of the more challenging cars on iRacing.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's actually became a better car in yesteryear. It's always been a terribly pushy car, and now it's one of the loosest cars in the game. I really like it. I'm looking forward to new Arca cars coming out.
Yes, sir. You see the 26 up top. That's going to be Bushnell for you guys at home. He's running the wall nice and tight.
Yeah, he is. I just noticed that Vincent Short there just went around him pretty good. I don't know if Ben slipped up or not, but these guys need to pick a line and start drafting towards the front. As you see, Mark went ahead and took the lead from Jamie there. and Jammy's going to stay there and push him all night. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think those two are going to work well up front. You see the 4 and the 43. That's Mar and Bell 2x2. The purple machine, they're going to fall behind Mar.
Oh, and we got one sideways. Oh, he straightens
Oh,
out. Yeah, TJ's off in the grass, but he made it all right.
yeah, he just mowed it a little bit more. Hey, man, if all these guys want to mow the field, I got about, I don't know, 15 acres up here they can come mow.
Yeah, if it ever get dry enough around here for the grass to grow, I might take them up on that.
Just put a big blade underneath these cars.
Oh, but indeed. I noticed that the 2 liters here are running low, and everybody else, guess where they're at?
Up top. And look at
There.
the 2 liters is gone, too. They have checked out already tonight.
Yeah, somebody will get a glimpse of them and start,
And
caution is out.
caution. And that's going to be Maydew running into a problem. Let's take a look here. Car just gets free, gets on the apron, chases it up the hill. The 15, nowhere to go. And around we go. And that'll bring the first yellow out here relatively early here for these guys. So, do you take tires here, Bandit? Maybe.
Ooh, what lap are they on? Lap 6? No, I'm saying out. Well, I don't know. This is going to be a tough decision right here. I'm looking at 7 across the line, 6 across the line.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm pitting this early.
So my thoughts on it are this: if you take tires here, you probably just got heat in the tires that you had enough to stick. So if you take tires, doesn't that mean you have to go through the whole process again?
Well, I'm looking and they're showing lap 8. I'm pitting. I'm pitting here. Now, the guys that stay out, they're probably going to be in trouble because I'm going to pit. They are going to be in trouble if they don't because Gary Nadu's all beat up. He's going to take tires, and he's fast.
Yeah, and everybody except Tanner Moore comes to pit road.
There's one more stayed out. See, they are in trouble now.
Bush now.
The only way they gain anything here is if we have a caution after about 7 or 8 laps. Then everybody else will be screwed unless they go back in.
Yeah, that was a gutsy call on Tanner and Bushnell and Lewis's part. So your first 3 is going to be on old tires when we fire this back off. But you know what? Never gets old. Our partners over at Beef Jerky Unlimited. Again, go to beefjerkyunlimited.com today to get you some fresh new beef jerky in your life, just like me and Bandit do all the time. Me and Bandit's addicted to this stuff. Great product over at beefjerkyunlimited.com. Check them out today. And I got to order some more mesquite because that was so good.
Yeah, I'm over there drinking me a little bit of bourbon and some Pepsi, and kind of wishing I had some right now. I'm out, but I'm looking at this number 8 Tim Lewis car with his beef jerky all over the front of it. Oh boy!
Yeah,
and, yeah. And he got the Mountain Dew car right behind him. I wouldn't mind some Mountain Dew myself. Go with that jerky.
So I got a weird combination for you: banana pudding, moonshine, and beef jerky.
There you go. As long as it's got some of that jerky in it, it'll be all right.
Yep. Man,
I like that hot stuff.
The problem with that banana pudding moonshine is this. It's only like 25 proof, and you can't taste it. And it just tastes like banana pudding, so you just sit there and drink it and drink it and drink it, and, well, yeah. Bad things happen.
I reckon so. Looks like they're doubling up here, right?
Yep, they're about to go green. I tell you what, man, did you get me in here drinking that? It's either going to be the best broadcast I've ever done or the worst. There's not going to be an in-between.
Well, I told Tim earlier, I said, man, I'd like to do some extra medicine tonight, but I think I'll have a drink. And I'd add, I'm fixing to have me another one here. I haven't had a drink in quite a while, actually. I ain't quit. I just ain't felt like it.
The prices of it anymore, jeez.
All right, so we got 3 stayed out, huh?
Yep.
Ben and Tanner and Lewis there stayed out, and they got some fast cars behind them. Watch for them spinning tires here. I think I'm going to just step back a little bit in the field and watch them go. That was a big wreck right there for Kansas. Pretty much collected the whole field.
Yeah, it did.
You know, when we're back live.
Sorry about that, Bandit. My router kicked off, but I am back. Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, glad you made it back. I'm staying with the race here. Um, I'm looking at him here, Mark Arthur, Jamie moving through the field pretty quick. Coming from the back, they're already up second, third after that restart about 4 laps ago. Paul Dillon jumped out early. He got a really good start on Tanner and Cody and Alton there. I say Tanner's kind of following Mark and Jamie through.
All righty. I'll let you continue to call it while I hop back in the session, buddy, because it threw me out of the session. So I'm hopping back in now. You got to love Xfinity some days. All right. I'll be back in there in just a moment. So, what did you think? What was going on? Fill me in while I was incapacitated by internet there.
Oh yeah, just like I said, they Paul Dillon got a pretty good start there. For some reason, Tanner was not up beside him in the box, and Paul I know was running PR, so he definitely had to see that, and he went ahead and took advantage. He got a good jump out, led the 4 or 5 laps there, and Mark Arthur and Jamie has just been blasted through the field from the back after that big wreck.
There you go, man. And we're going to jump back in the session. We're loading back in now, and we'll be ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through the field here. It looks like we got Ben and AJ and Tim back there in the back, and they're back there in 10th. Looks like they're just kind of saving. This is starting to feel like a green flag run here. Everybody's still going to have to pit, I do believe.
Yeah, and that doesn't surprise me. I might add this series 98% of the time is green flag runs all the way through, right?
Yeah, pretty well. I was looking earlier when I had to reset a couple of things in the race. Like, yeah, several of us have been running together for years, and that's key. Is having respect for the guys that you run with, and knowing them and knowing how they're going to run you and how they expect that you're going to run them. Sim racing, that is huge because we were talking earlier about repercussions.
Yeah.
There's none in the sim. Oh, it looks like Jamie's on the apron and Paul just about lost it there.
Yeah, there's not, but you just got to have, like you said, in my mind, you have to have repercussions of the league, right? Like, there's not any car damage or, fixing your car and paying money for said car the way you would in real life, right? But you can have repercussions within the league.
That is a hard thing. It is very difficult to try to do stuff like that with leagues because you're dealing with people online, and really, how do you punish them? We're adults here, and that's why we're over 40 league. Is we help everybody in this league as adults, and they police ourselves. We do have rules, and we do have little skirmishes here and there, but for the most part, we do act like adults, and we don't have to worry about penalizing somebody. When somebody messes up and knows they've done wrong, they know it. We don't have to tell them.
Yeah, you don't have to tell them. Well, good thing is here, who would be your pick if you had to pick somebody that's going to do the rest of the race and be able to save their car the most?
If we go green from here, well, see, we can't talk like that because it's not about saving your car right now. I can't make that call because they're going to have to pit unless we have another caution. Right now, I'm thinking about. I'm doing math. I'm calculating if I'm losing or gaining or whatever, and where the car levels out, and when should I put? Should I be on the early end or the back end? As loose as the cars are here, it's a really tough call. It depends on your track positions. There's a lot of things you really need to think about at this point.
Yep.
But right now, I don't think you should be saving that much of anything because you do got to pit.
Yep. All righty. And
we got one sideways.
And as we got one out sideways, we got eyes through iRacing finally. And wow, that was a big slide.
Yeah, it was. Looks like Larry Bell's going to take advantage of him here. And we got one against the wall. Brickman's on the wall. He's moving, but he's moving slow. We got anybody behind him. No. All right, we should be good. TJ's coming up on old Sasquatch there. Back to the front. Mark's just kind of cruising there.
There we go, and we are back. Well,
Ooh. I suspect that our leader is going to have to move high here before long.
I would agree. I would think the same thing. 33 in here. You kind of got to start moving around the racetrack, right? And finding
Yeah,
something different.
I'm noticing Paul is running the top here. Uh, Paul is a hard charger. He really doesn't. He doesn't give an inch. I mean, he's like Ryan Newman there,
Yeah.
and he's running high. He's loose up. He's a little bit loose up high, and he's staying up with Cody there. And Cody's running low, and you kind of see Cody's started to move up. Yeah. Let's start looking at the leaders here, what their times are and all that stuff. I'm gonna say they're probably starting to lose a little time.
Yeah, just a little bit of time starting to slide back here. Last time by 31.9 by Jamie, 32.0 by Mark. P3 was a 32.3. So again, we're down into the 32s. The best lap time was around 31.0. So that's about a second off their best.
Yeah. I'm looking at Tim Lewis here, just run a 32.1.
Yeah, it's crazy how much tire fall off you actually do get, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the tire wear is since they had the weather change there, but it wasn't that great from earlier practices. Oh, and Mark gets really squirrely. Jamie's going to take advantage on the outside. Oh, Mark shuts the door on him. Is he going to do it? No. Yeah, he's a little cocked out down there on the apron. I think Jamie's going to take a move on him here. Yep, Mark pushes well. Oh, they're going to wreck again. Oh, no.
They didn't wreck. They held on to it, but it was close.
That is for sure. That was very good. I think Jamie might have gave him a little extra room there. I know Paul Dillon has went ahead and got around. Looks like Vincent Short is moving up. Went ahead and got around Cody Gibson.
Yep.
Looks like we got Vince moving up. I know that Lewis is moving up as well.
Starting to move forward. Jay off track again. Where'd Jay go? Jay went down the grass for a minute. That's Jay.
We got a battle for the lead again.
Jamie's going to run that bottom. You think he's going to be able to get clear this time?
And they almost touch. Mark has to move up a little bit, and it's going to be Mark at the line. Wow. And Mark takes the middle. He doesn't give him a chance to come up on the outside of him. They're going to be side by side coming up back straight.
This is crazy. 2x2. And again, they're giving each other just enough room to pull it off here, man.
Yeah, they're about 2/10 slower. Paul's probably back there looking at shops, especially like the 8 car and that 015 car. They're Mark doesn't give up. And he gets loose. Jamie's going to clear him. Might be in trouble here tonight.
Man, oh man. That is absolutely insanity here. You saw how close. Was that a little bit of a lag bubble, so to speak, into the left front of the 13?
I couldn't tell on that one whether that's lag or that was a little bit of arrow there. I do believe there's some arrow involved the way the cars move around. There's a lot going on that you just can't really see on TV when you're running that close to these guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that does happen. But it's absolutely insane to watch. And now we're back single file for the moment, right? And
yeah, I'm kind of looking through the field here and kind of seeing where they're running. Looks like the them 32 ones and twos have kind of went up to fives and sixes. I haven't really looked at leaders, but the cars definitely made a little bit of change here, and in these cars, it happen about every 13 or 14 laps. They'll change, and I think that's what we're seeing now. Yeah, Lewis in a 5, Gibson in a 5. Of course, the leaders are probably running zeros and stuff.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, we got Mark at almost a 3. They'll run a 3, another 3. Yeah, they're still a couple tenths faster or so, but we'll see how it pans out. Like I said, I don't think it's really about saving. I think it's going to come down to that pit stop. It is coming to a pit stop. For sure.
Yes, sir. And this league always tends to come down to pit stops and everything else.
Yeah, that's a great part of it, and that is a part of racing, and really it's kind of rare sometimes in some of your major. We got 2 on pit road right now. Who is that?
That is going to be Jay and Tom on pit road. The 44, the 68 down pit road here. They're one of the first ones to jump down and take tires here through this green flag cycle. And I think that'll open up the floodgates for everybody else here at some point.
Yeah, that may be a little bit of advantage for them here, but I think it's a little bit too early. They're going to be close. Well, I'd say close on fuel. They got plenty of fuel, but I think it's just too early to pit. They've only been maybe 20 laps green.
Yeah.
If that, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And meanwhile, up front, look at it. Mark Arthur going to get back by Jamie.
He does, huh?
Yeah, snuck one in there on us.
Yeah, it looked like to me Jamie's starting to search around. Moving up to the middle, I think he might have slipped there a little bit, and Mark went ahead and took advantage.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's racing, and that's how close these guys run. I mean, just one small, and I'm not talking, he got sideways. He just made one little bobble, and advantage was taken.
Yep, that's all it takes, right? One little mistake can absolutely change things for you. And it don't take a lot.
Let's see what kind of times the leaders are turning now. Eventually, if they continue to race like this, they're going to get them tires a little bit wore out, them guys laying back in the field.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not, I just don't think it's going to matter that much because the pit stops. It's going to come down to who practices pit stops, really.
And who, that's one of them small things, even down to me, right? I do one thing you don't know, but you're going to know now. I do a lot of endurance stuff like the IMSA Pilot Challenge stuff. If you don't practice your pit stops, you can run the perfect race, make a mistake on pit road, and it'll cost you.
Oh, without a doubt. We talk about it over here quite a bit after some of our really close races. We'll look, and we had one here a few months ago that we counted after our green flag pit stops. We all came out so close, we counted the mistakes that we made for the win. The winner of that race made one mistake, and I'm talking his tire slipped one time. Ken Worley, he won that race that night. Ben made 2. He finished second. I made 3. I mean, it come down that close.
Yeah.
I mean, and just minor. That mistake that Jamie made there a while ago could cost him the race.
It absolutely could.
It could. We do got pit stops, so that kind of changes everything.
Yeah, that does mix it up a little bit as they continue to run 50 on the board here. And again, we got to go back to Jay, who came down just a little bit ago. Now, he is lapping around here. Let's see this time by where he hits at the stripe. He's at 31.4 compared to the leader's 32.53. A second faster for the 44 beef jerky machine.
Yeah, and see, that's when, we got the A car and the 015 racing here. The A cars actually had been running high, and he's moved low.
Yep.
I'm looking at his times here. He's pretty close to what the leaders are running. He just cleared Vincent Short there. Nice and clean, plenty of room. And if you notice, the A car is gaining on the Paul Dillon car as well, and the individual in front of him. So the number 8 Beef Jerky Unlimited Great 5 car is moving forward.
Yes, sir. Trying to move forward the best he can and doing a good job of it here. Up into the top 5 for Tim Lewis. I'm proud of Tim and what Tim is able to get accomplished here so far this season. I know we don't keep points on Saturday, but he's had a well of a season.
Yeah, he hangs in there. We got some hot shoes on Saturday night, so
Dylan.
a lot of us we really got to step up.
Oh, Dylan, don't miss pit road. Sorry about that. Dylan just about missed pit road.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now here. I'm just wondering if he was speeding there. It'll be interesting to find out. See how long he sits there.
That could be bad if he was speeding.
Yeah, so I'm looking at him. He's doing 65 at the line, but he got to slow down quick. Game probably won't get him for that.
Got lucky. Meanwhile, Arthur, Jamie, Cody, all staying out right now. Dylan on pit road. Larry Bale, maybe slowing down here to pit road. He is. He's on.
Oh, we got Mark in the wall. Jamie goes around. Oh my goodness.
There you go. One little mistake, right? Jamie able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I look for Mark to pit real quick here now. Jamie gets sideways coming out as well. These guys are starting to get slicked up. It's coming down to that right rear. I'd be interested to know what their tires look like after this run here.
Yeah, I would too. It's going to be a very interesting conversation to see what tires look like here tonight.
Yeah.
Man alive.
I'm trying to think of what the 8 car is going to do here. Me and him kind of got a lot of the same pit strategies going on right now. He's running a little bit faster than the leaders. Oh, we got another one. Cody goes sideways. And I'm staying out for a little while. I don't think I'm going to let these guys pit because there's so many cars that are getting loose right now. Caution can come out anytime.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm staying out as long as I can until you're forced to hit pit road.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the 119. He's all over the leaders right now. He is like coming back to be one lap down. His last lap was 32.6, but that was an out lap, so he's smoking. So how many? Well, we got
And another one to pit
34
road.
to go.
Tim down pit road, Cody down pit road, and Alton down pit road. So 4 more of them down pit road as well.
Yeah, I looked for the 8 car to stay out. I was really surprised. I'm really surprised he came in this early. But you got to think every lap the leaders stay out now, they're losing a second for about the next 10 laps. Then they'll start leveling out.
Yeah. So this is a very, very interesting, what's the word I'm looking for here, situation that we have developing here with how long do you stay out before you hit pit road versus what time you lose versus the possibility of a caution. You have to take all those factors into play, do you not, Bandit?
Yeah, there's a lot going on right here. I'm looking here to see what Ben is up to. He pitted also. Okay. Yeah, so we got 3 that's staying out right now.
Yeah.
They stay out much longer. I think the race is in jeopardy. I think a lot of the loose cars that were really had struggled a while ago, they've already came in, so they're going to be solid for a little while.
Yeah, they're going to be. They're going to be really solid for the next little bit, as you see. Man, I'm so proud of these guys, though, because I know right now on these old tires like this, these cars are not easy to drive.
Oh, no, they're not. The leaders and the guys that just came out of the pits, they're all struggling. It is very loose here tonight. You can't really see it, but they are. Every one of them's on the right rear. I guarantee there's at least a 10 or 15% difference from the right front and the right rear. And that's unusual for iRacing unless you're in like the Arca car.
Yeah, or some road cars, possibly.
Right.
Jamie out there, and he is still not hit pit road. And as we cycle through, Tim Lewis right there, Alton there as well. We'll monitor the front. But I got to get your perspective on it while we got an opportunity to talk about this. With the work being done on tire models for the prototypes that are coming, do you think that work will eventually trickle down to the oval cars?
Yeah, it always does. That they always pick a particular car that they like to do their builds around on the tires, and they expand. I can't remember the last time they did this when they came out with the quote new tire model, but they put them on like 2 cars to begin with, and they slowly moved them over to the rest of them.
Jamie misses pit. Jamie missed pit road. He missed it totally. Wow. He got down, but it was past the cone.
Oh, is he going to get a penalty for that? We'll find out. I'm looking at him here. He's doing 77. He missed the commitment cone. He should get a penalty.
I mean, he didn't even come close to getting it in, I don't think.
No, he missed the commitment cone by a ton. His car's down off the jack.
Mark, he got it in. Oh my gosh. Mark just about did the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Jamie's still sitting on pit road, so you pretty well bet he's got a 40-second hold.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get with Mark here. Did he make it past the cone?
He made the cone, but did he get it slowed down?
He did. Mark should be good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got him like at 45 at the line. He just barely made that. I'm looking, his right sides are up, left sides are up.
Yep, and he's down.
And he's rolling off. So who we got in the lead now?
It's going to cycle to either him or Tim. Tim's coming through the trioval right now. Mark is exiting into the center of 1 and 2. Here comes Tim Lewis with a head of steam. Can Tim get there before Mark gets up to speed? Tim to the outside. There is the blue cone. Mark can join. And he's going to join right in front. Nope. Tim with the momentum. Now, Tim's tires is up to temp here, but can the 13 hold him at bay on cold tires? And he does. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive there. He must have, even though it looks squirrely, he must have one heck of a pit stop there. I see Jamie coming out, and looks like he's going to lap down here.
Yeah, Jamie's whole race went up in smoke there, no pun intended. They're coming to pit road. The Mountain Dew 88, 1 lap down. Now that's unfortunate for Jamie there, Bandit.
It is. What we got going on with the, that's our leader, Vincent Short. He's the last one to pit.
Yep, he is down now. So, man, this has been absolutely insanity tonight, bud. So, running order as is now. Mark Arthur, Tim Lewis, Cody Gibson, Alton, Ben Bushnell, your top 5 right now. AJ back to 6th. Larry Bell in 7th, in 7th. And Vincent Short going to run 8th. And then Jay and Tom Marshall going to be in 10th. And I believe that the 11th place car is 1 lap down. So that's Atlas, 1 lap down. So 10 cars left on the lead lap right now with 25 to go.
Yeah, anything can happen here. It appears there's not a lot going on as far as side-by-side and stuff right now, but a little bit more on what you think. These guys know that this is their last chance to get a good finish or get a win here.
Yes, sir. And we've only got a couple of more rounds on Saturday left, this being round number 9 here tonight. By the way, can I point out I love that Barbie car?
Yeah, we had one in here Wednesday night. I was telling the wife something happened with his skin, and I said, "What's going on?" He's supposed to be in the Vagisil car. So We got one running Barbie and one running Vagisil.
Oh my goodness,
Nobody.
that's the way we roll.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of something, while we got a low in the action, Matt over here decided to share one of your victory lane photos on Facebook. Yeah, I got some heat over that one, bud. Yeah,
What was that with the girl on it?
yeah. I,
Yeah, we've actually had some that preferred not to get screenshots or requested no girl.
right. My fiance thinks it's cool as hell, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just something has evolved with us over the years.
So again, 3 more rounds on Saturday nights, folks. Left after the night. Auto Club Vegas and Talladega will end it off for the Saturday Night Fun Series. But right now, Arthur out front. The 88 is there with him. But keep in mind that car 1 lap down after a pit road shenanigans. That was without a doubt what I would call pit road shenanigans. And there goes Jamie. So Jamie going to unlap himself here if we were to get a yellow.
Yeah, I'm looking. I think Jamie's actually went 2 down there. I think he just got himself back 1 lap.
So he's got 1 back. That means he'd have to go run down Tom, get by Tom to be a lucky dog contender. And that's Tom Marshall that's now a lap down in the 91. So he's actually got to pass 2 cars. He's got to pass the 68 and the 91 to get to be that lucky dog candidate.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to do with 20 laps to go here. 19.
Yeah, I move that we rename Lucky Dog to the Lucky Fox. Just saying. Oh man.
I was telling my son-in-law earlier that before NASCAR started doing it in the old Pappy game, it was NASCAR, whichever one, 3 or 4. We stopped racing back to the line and started doing our own wave arounds before NASCAR were.
There you go.
They picked it up about a year or 2 after we did. I don't think they followed anything. I'm not that bold, but we were doing it before they were doing it real world. Caution came out. We locked everybody down, and people hollered, well, then I'm stuck a lap down. So we just went ahead and moved around the field, gave them a lap back.
There you have it. 17 to go here tonight, and so far everybody's spread back apart. As we do here in Gray Fox after pit stops, we did have the biggest incident of the year pretty much earlier on in the evening, and that was wild. So 16.
Yeah, that was a big wreck. Everybody's involved. They were all able to recover. I'm surprised nobody had to tow on that one. I'm back here looking at AJ Lord and Larry Bell kind of going at it a little bit here, fighting for 7th and 8th.
So the Bell trying to run down AJ Lord there, and he is there with him. He's going to have to come up with something to make the move, right? He's going to have to.
Oh, watch out. We got one really scars. They're fixing a wreck.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, Thomas in the wall.
Oh, they're still rolling.
Oh, Thomas down the apron. Hope he keeps it there. If he doesn't, he's going to bring out the caution here.
Oh, boy.
He should be good.
Oh, Tom's good here. He'll roll on the apron. The Budweiser machine going to come to pit road. Mark can take a big, deep breath. I thought there for a minute we were about to have a late race restart here in Kansas.
Yeah, it's still possible. It can happen. I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Some of these guys that pitted early, we talked about before the pit stop, right after, those guys were kind of squirrely and they need to pit. So this time they really don't have an option to pit. So we'll see what happens. Kind of like with old Tom Marshall there, TJ.
Yeah, that's a rough go for Tom. I'll tell you what, TJ had his hands full.
Yeah, he did. They did a good job giving him room. I'm looking at leaders doing turns of 31.7, and second place is run 32.5s.
Yes, sir. 12 to go. Man,
Yeah,
oh,
unless something happens here, I think it's all over for everybody except for old Mark Arthur.
who's it going to be? I think Arthur is checked out. That's going to be very good for him at least.
Of course, Vincent Short pitted late, but he's running the same seat as the leader. There's no chance for him here. I don't believe not back in sixth, and what the leader's in the back straight, huh?
Yeah, it's there's not much anybody behind him can do. You see Tim, you see Cody battling. If you're Tim and Cody, though, you don't want to wreck the car in the process.
Yeah, I'm looking here. Mark's starting to catch up to Jamie there. Jamie's definitely going to want to try to keep it on the lead lap, or at least one down. And it's this Saturday night. If they do wreck, I will put everybody back on the lead lap if I can.
Yes, sir.
So if there's a wreck, it's a whole new ball game with 10 to go at the line.
Yeah, 10 to go at the line. If there is an accident, it's going to get really, 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 really interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching the field here. I'm trying to see who's anybody's really squirrely yet. Don't want to call anybody out, but we got Brickman on pit road.
And there you go. And remember, he was one of the first cars to pit the last time.
Yeah, he was.
So maybe he didn't plan it right, maybe?
Brickman should have had enough fuel. I do believe. I think that maybe he might have hit the wall, or he might have some kind of hidden strategy. Caution comes out, everybody's going to pit. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. I don't know what strategy would come to mind here, but it'll be. We'll see if he can come up with one, maybe.
Yeah, I'm kind of hearing up top that these guys are. Some of these guys are really struggling. We're looking at these guys dropping out pretty good. They're having a hard time with their tires. We've had 3 leave here pretty quick in the last minute or so.
And Short gonna get by Alton there. That'll be for fifth. So Short gonna pick up a spot. Good run by Short.
Yeah, he's picking up spots pretty good here. He definitely is not gonna have a chance to catch Mark Arthur, but the way he's putting away right now, he might have enough laps to get. Who's that in front of him there? Yeah, he's gonna get fourth.
And
Lewis, no way Ben's gonna hold him off.
Lewis blinked there for a minute, and I'm not sure that he's back yet. Lewis is having a connection issue.
He's back. I just found him. He's looks like he just got passed by Gibson there, right?
Yeah, something weird happened there for Lewis. I'm not totally sure. He went grayed out on my end like he had dropped connection, then he was right back. So
yeah, I'm looking back here at Vince Short. He's going around the outside of Ben. That's going to put him in a better spot, but he just don't have enough time.
that puts him to fourth. Can he get to Tim Lewis, mate? That's a long distance to get to Lewis.
Yeah, that's a pretty good ways to go. I'm impressed with Cody Gibson here. I think he pitted a little bit early there with Tim, and he's managed to get around Tim, and he's not the fastest car on track, but looks like he's going to get a good finish out here tonight.
Not the fastest, but a good finish nonetheless, right?
That's right. You hang in there and get everything you can.
That's all you can. That's all you can do.
It looks like that car was a little faster than Gibson that time. Vincent Short is still about 2/10 faster.
Yeah, he is short, too far back. Can Tim get to Cody Gibson, maybe?
Oh, the leader's coming around AJ Lord there. I think he might have hit the wall.
AJ now a lap down. That'll leave 7 on the lead lap. Look at Jamie all over the back bumper, Arthur. These two, even though, Jamie's back to being lap down or 2 laps down, he's still right there, man. He's not giving it up.
Yeah, well, he puts the heat on them. They're going to be getting loose here right about now. Get a little arrow going. You never know. I don't think he'd intentionally wreck him, but I'd definitely try to take his air off him best I could, especially if I knew I was going to get my laps back here.
2 to go this time by, folks. There we go, 2 to go.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit late for all that.
Hey, at least they're putting on a show, right?
Yeah.
Short. Everybody else pretty well spread apart. But Mark Arthur, if he can keep this car straight to get the white flag, this is going to be pretty much his race. If we don't get a yellow here out of turn 4, and it doesn't look like we will, Arthur out of 4, he'll see the white flag wave. 1 to go at Kansas for Beef Jerky Unlimited. Saturday Night Fun. Anybody else spread apart? What a great run by Mark Arthur in the Barbie machine here tonight. He's going to Barbie his way to victory lane. Jamie a little bit out of shape behind him. Cody way back here, nowhere to be found. But Barbie going to outrun Ken here tonight out of turn 4. The Barbie machine driven by Mark Arthur will go to victory lane here at Kansas for the Saturday Night Fun Series, brought to you by Beef Jerky Unlimited and Gray Fox Racing. And Cody going to come through. He'll hold on to P2 here in just a moment, coming out of turn 4. So Gibson going to wind up second. And Lewis, look at Lewis. Good run through Lewis here, going to come home third. Short 4th, and Bushnell will round out your top 5 here.
Yeah, nice run for these guys here tonight with the Beef Jerky Unlimited Fun Series. We had a couple cautions earlier, but they got it kind of straightened out. I'm proud they were all really able to hang on as loose as cars were here tonight.
Yeah, those cars are a handful.
Looked like Mark and Jamie kind of had the field covered tonight, and they come down that one mistake on pit road for Jamie. And Mark just missed it by about a second.
Yep. Oh, don't put a scratch on it, Mark. Oh, daggone it, Mark. He put a scratch on Barbie. That should be, that's un-American to put a scratch on Barbie. All right, let's
I don't know. Have you seen the movie?
Well,
I don't know. I might scratch that. I'll take that back.
Yeah, I agree.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Mark. And he's still burning it down, and
couldn't get to my button.
You're fine. I got one complaint about this whole race for you. You put at the very end. You put a scratch on Barbie.
Oh,
really? We couldn't not hit the wall doing a burnout.
oh yeah. I'm not used to doing them.
Well, hey, you got to do one tomorrow too, man. You got to carry this through.
We'll see. A lot of competition in there tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Well, Mark, congratulations. Another long run race here tonight. You were battling with Jamie. Jamie kind of made a oopsie coming to pit road. You just about made a oopsie coming to pit road. I didn't know Barbie could get slowed down that fast.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, when I got up on the apron, it just didn't want to turn when I hit the little transition here. I was like, uh-oh.
I mean, were you inside the car with your feet hanging out the floorboard like Fred Flintstone trying to get to stop?
Pretty much. I threw an anchor out the back trying to get her to low down.
Hey, it worked. Whatever method you used, it paid off big time here tonight.
Yeah, that's usually my downfall because I don't practice pitting much. I should, but yeah, it usually hurts me pretty good.
Hey, pro tip before tomorrow, go practice your pit stops.
Yeah, I should. But then I get in there and practice, and I get into pit parties and hot lapping, and I forget.
All righty, man. Well, great run here tonight in the Saturday Night Fun Series, Mark.
All right, man. Thanks. Shout out to my mom and sister. I think might have been watching tonight.
There we go.
Congratulations, Mark. Good race, man. Awesome job.
All righty. Well, anybody want to give a shout out, Mark, before I officially let you go?
Just Jamie. I wish we could have battled it out to the end because it looks like we were hit and miss there. The thing was a handful, man. I mean, it was like at the end of that run, it was like it was all I could do to hold on to that car.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Congratulations, Mark.
Thanks. Thanks to you guys too, and then guys for putting the league on.
Yes, sir, bud. All right, coming home third tonight, Mr. Tim Newish. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Matt. I got